Freak certainly has shown that he's willing to come early. And stay late, and you can see the fruit of that labor in his game.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
It's this simple, guys. No rebounds, no rings. We need to dominate the glass. Biggs, get the ball off the rim and get it out to our guards so we can get out in transition.
Getting going here in the second. Freak, he's in at the point. Amon Shepard is out there with Channing Frye. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova, and it's Anderson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Cavaliers trailing. Dishes to Frye. Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. Left side, Shumpert. Pass to Freak. Clock at 6. Kicks it to Dellavedova. Here's Freak. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Here's McCoo. Here's Carter Williams, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Carter Williams has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Bucks. Now here's Freak. Carter Williams covering. Here's Freak, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Michael Carter Williams.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
He hits the second from the line. Bucks leading by 3. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And the pass to Stokes. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And it's Henson atop the key. The Bucks working the ball around. Carter Williams can't get it to go.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Here's Freak. And it's all evened up. Freak's got 4 points now in the quarter. And the new beginning here, if you will, for Freak. Changed the front of his jersey, and he's looking to have a fresh start with his new team.
And, you know, that can be a bit of a whirlwind when you move from one team to another, Kevin. But Freak certainly has the talent to hopefully be able to work smoothly through it. He knows he's got to stay focused on the court, and he has shown the ability to do that.
The tray. It's rebounded by Carter Williams. And here we go. Fast break. Carter Williams has got the ball. And he gets it to go. And it's a 4-point Bucks lead.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Here's Freak. Milwaukee with the rebound. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
Got a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Still Bucks ball. A different look for Milwaukee. Plumlee is checked in for Henson, and Middleton subbed in for Michael Carter. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Cavaliers on top, leading by 10. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
All right, guys, focus on me. We got them where we want them, and we can quiet these fans down even more if we pay attention to a couple of key things. We've been able to force a lot of turnovers, and we've crashed in on them. That's been terrific.
Come on, Bradley Center. The second half just about to get going here.
What a game for Parker. 12 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
Different look for Milwaukee. John Henson's checked in for Monroe. Miles Plumlee comes in for Parker. And Stokes subbed in for Antetokounmpo. Carter Williams is the point with Middleton at the 2. Plumlee out there with John Henson. And it's Stokes in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. In the corner, Middleton with it. Shot from the wing. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Cavaliers.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And, Greg, we know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Irving. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Here's Carter Williams. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Shooting for Milwaukee, Michael Carter Williams.
First free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
No good on the second free throw. Cleveland controlling the game. And here's Freak. A 3 ball. Can't get it to fall. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now to our good friend Ernie Johnson, who is standing by in the studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, Kyrie Irving. He came out of the locker room at halftime and was immediately on fire. That third quarter was his, and he did not hesitate to exert his will. And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of